That is the concern.
Yeah.
Well, Danny Space Mole, I don't know who you are, but I will answer that question. I do know that just several years back, the community she lives in all pulled together and they did all these things for her sister's funeral. So, yeah, she definitely has a community where she lives behind her.
Yeah. The hospice letter looks like it was done on a Google Doc. It was
Hmm.
edited. It was done on a MacBook. That's all confirmed right there.
When you look at that document, okay, you know when you're on a Google document and you're typing things out and say you misspelled a word or whatever, and it gets the little red line underneath it for you to correct that mistake,
Hmm.
that is on this letter or on the copy that I got sent by her. That means that she had access to edit this document.
And it says that it was edited at the top.
Yes. So it's not like we're pulling this shit out of our ass and just making this stuff up.
My thing is like, doesn't, even if you're on hospice, don't they come in periodically and take care of you or, visit you and stuff like that? So if she's being honest, why not be on live or, come into the box when there is a hospice nurse actually there physically that can vouch for her?
Yeah. I mean, she says that there's somebody that comes in like twice. Like twice a week, I think.
Hey,
I don't know. I mean,
grandma was on hospice. They would come in every single hour. So she's lying about that.
well, I can't say she's lying about that because the hospice does have different setups, right? Depending
True.
on how severe things get. Like when they know it's the person has hours to live, yeah, they're going to be there pretty much the whole time until the end, right? But
Yeah.
in different situations, like it could be once a week, twice a week, three times a week, every day, whatever. Uh,
Oh, is she at home?
yes, she's at home.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay.
She is definitely at home.
How long did they give her? They gave her 2 months or less.
What did she have?
I really don't know, except from what the letter states, and it's a multitude of cancers and illnesses.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything wrong, so when I go to meet my maker, he can more than he's more than welcome to ask me about this because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Kind of cancer. It was kidney cancer, lung cancer, throat cancer,
You know,
a bunch of other.
it says that the cancer metastasized to different locations. That's up to Allie, but I'm not going to show the letter. I'm just not going to
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna show it without her permission.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm.
Unless she comes in here, gives me her permission to show it up here, I'm not showing it. She sent it to me, Shay. That's why I have it.
She sent it to me too. And no, I did not ask for it. She just sent it.
I did not ask for it either. That was one of the first messages that she sent me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know. Allie and them saying that they seen her up and walking around, blah, blah, blah. But I know in our messages, she told me she could not get out of bed at all, that she even had to have help being turned over. And all she could do was lay in the bed and be on TikTok. So, I mean, you can't say she don't have energy to be on TikTok if she's stuck in the bed. But you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she said she was using the microwave this morning.
I don't know.
Walking with husbands. And that's another thing, beautiful disaster. So she said, like, she went out to her living room. She didn't want to wake up her husband.
Hmm.
But then she said that her husband helped her get up because I said, how are you walking around? And then she kept going back and forth. Oh, I don't want to wake him up. Oh, he's up. Oh, I don't want to wake him up. Oh, he's up. And like every other line that she would say, people who were in my live this morning can vouch for that. But yeah, she said she had gone to her living room to come in the box. And
See, that's totally different from what she was talking to me in private messages. Like, I don't understand that. If it's why live? I mean, that would be a total lie, right?
yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean or like bully anybody. Like, don't come at me for that. I'm just saying what she is stating does not add up to other things she has said. She's contradicting her own self.
Yes, Melissa, there is. I mean, I looked up the person that it was like signed from. That's how I
But
found
the
it.
the letter I have doesn't have like an actual handwritten signature. It's just a typed name. She could have looked it up. I I better just stop because people are gonna be like, "See, there you go, accusing somebody." I'm not. That's how my brain works.
I don't know,
I
girl.
can't
People are
help
gonna
it.
come for
It goes
us.
that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna contact.
If y'all want to help her and send her your money, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ask people to do that.
Here's my thing. Like, she put on my heartstrings, and I was listening to the situation in your live, Ellie, and I got in the box, and I was like, I've got some diamond paintings. I don't got many. I'm not the greatest. I will send her one, right? And then we talked about how bad Gabby was, blah blah blah, for doing this woman this way, blah blah blah. And now I feel like shit for saying that. I'm just like trying to cover myself. Like, I don't know. Like, Oh my God. This is craziness, dude.
Yeah, Shin. It's literally a cover letter. And
And then
does
the other thing,
just
did
say
she
hospice?
ever once thank you for trying to give her assistance before her trying to attack you at this very moment?
Did she what? I'm sorry.
Did she ever even thank you, like, for trying to help? Like, did she even show her appreciative? Because all of a sudden now she's trying to attack you and degrade you for
No, it was
what
just, it was
people
literally one thing after another. Like I didn't even get a chance to freaking take a deep breath before she asked for the next money or needed help for something else. So, I don't know. I don't understand why this hospice letter would just say hospice as like the hold on, you know what? Hold on. I feel like most of the time, like the logo thing would be like what hospice it is. Like, would it really just say hospice?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it says, right? Beautiful disaster.
Mm-hmm. That's what mine says, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people in the comments are attacking me and saying I'm no doctor, blah blah blah. But I do have a nursing background, and here's the thing: like, it just don't make no sense to me with everything that's in this letter that she would be able to be up, moving around, and I don't know. It, y'all just had to. I don't know. It just.
You would have to see the letter to understand
Yeah,
fully where we're
it's
coming.
the severity of all the things that's in this letter. Like, half of her lung is removed, and then she's got a pulmonary embolism, and then all of this other stuff. Like, she's passing clots, this, all this, and but she's up, moving around, and all this, and then but in the messages, she tells me she's bedridden, and she can't move. She has to even have help to turn over.
Yeah, I mean, again, if she gives me permission, um, let me message her real quick. Hospice of West Michigan. Yeah.
I love you too, Renee. Queen Secrets. I was a nurse. I no longer am a nurse. I was an LPN, and I dropped out of the RN program at the end of the third semester because of my own personal health issues. So, thank you, Kimberly.
Wait, see if she responds.
No, the letter does not say anything about goals of care. No. I love you, Miss Country. And that's the thing, like, I don't know. And you tell me, like, how odd it was that around the same time when Allie went live, then we was both suspicious about what was taking place.
Mm-hmm. So what's weird too, it was it was typed on a MacBook, but then she like took her phone or somebody took their phone and took a picture of it on the MacBook.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. If everybody was seeing the picture, they would understand the concerns and the questions.
Yeah, and there's errors.
I don't think Allie can actually cancel the P.O. box. She just needs to make sure she doesn't have anything set up on auto pay or whatever.
Well, no, it wasn't with my card. I sent her the money.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'll show it. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me block out the social worker's phone number real quick.
Oh, when you tap the screen, it's doing Easter eggs. How cool.
Hold on, let me big screen me.
Yeah.
So if
That
you
is a
see
picture
up
of
here, yeah,
the
so you can see up
computer.
here, it says edited.
Hmm.
Um, right here, since is spelled incorrectly. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, I think this
And
is
there's one of the diagnoses that has the red line under it to like correct it.
Allie, can you
Do you
add
see
Mamo
that,
in the
Allie?
box too?
Add who?
Mamo, she should have requested.
Sorry.
Okay, so you guys all know I'm Mary's daughter. Amber is also Mary's daughter. Amber, are you there?
Yep.
So
I just
that
want to say,
hospice
first
letter.
of all, I don't know what you guys are trying to get at, but I promise you, she is sick. She is at the end of life. She really does only have months to live. I don't know what was said on this. We do not get into TikTok stuff like this, but I will defend my mom to the truth that she really is sick. I don't know what happened or what transpired, or if you guys are thinking she's wrong. That really is a real hospice letter from her caseworker who comes in every single week, twice a week.
Twice a week. Her casework, her social worker through hospice typed that letter for her. A true social worker typed that letter. She does only have one lung. She does only have one kidney. And beautiful disaster, I've been listening. You said that she told you that she can't get out of bed. There is days that she physically cannot get out of her bed. There are some days where she will get up and literally go from like bed to chair. Otherwise, there is days where she just lays in her bed. Last week, Friday, hospice doctor, not even the nurse, the doctor came in and only gave her that 2 months. So she legit only has almost 2 months. So while you guys are on here contemplating on if it was real or not, we don't know what she told you. But as far as that letter is 100% facts. 100%
Okay,
truth.
let me reply, please. And here's the thing: I'm not questioning whether she's sick
But it
at
sounds
all.
like y'all are. Like y'all are just saying that
No,
she's
we're
lying about
questioning the
cancer.
fact.
Cancer is not something to lie about.
I
We're
never once
questioning
said
the
she lied about cancer.
inconsistency.
Not one time did that ever come out of my mouth. My thing is your mother come on here. It started with Gabby, right? Over a diamond painting. Allie picks up the fact and with her heartstrings and wanted to help your mother. It went from the diamond paintings to I need help with my funeral expenses now. I've paid half of it, but I still owe $3,300. Will you do battles for me? Will you do this? You know, blah blah blah. Um, then it went from that to I can't pay my mortgage. I'm short 800 and some dollars. Can you help me with that? All we
She
did was
probably really
question.
is. I mean, I'm not going to lie, she probably is really short. I am a single mom to a special needs child. My sister is a single mom to 2 children, plus has her own household to take care of. So she may be struggling. I don't know what she told you all, but going back and forth about her sickness, she is 100% sick, and she literally probably only has about 2 months. And that's coming out of the doctor's mouth, not even the nurse that comes weekly. That is straight from the hospice doctor. And she is West Michigan Hospice. That right there is their logo. When they come into our house, all of their scrubs, their sweatshirts, anything they wear has that same exact logo. And if I have to, Allie, I can take a picture when her doctor is there on Friday. I mean, it's 100% legit. She is truly sick and dying. Us as kids, I'm not gonna allow somebody to, you guys may suspect something, but her story is 100% true. She is deathly sick.
We offered to donate directly to the funeral home, but she didn't want to provide the information in order for us to do so.
And I can tell you, I have told her not to provide any information to anybody on TikTok because it's not safe.
But then she
I
shouldn't be
don't know the
wanting.
situation or the story or what was asked for. I'm just saying I've asked her not to provide any personal information. What she provided with you guys already is too much.
And I told her not even to send
TikTok is
a
a
letter.
crazy world. And I understand you guys worried about inconsistency or whatever that may be, but she is 100% legit telling you the truth. That is a social worker letter. Like, she is seriously sick. We're struggling with this as her kids, and to sit here and
So
watch a
did the
whole
social
video.
worker give that? Did the social worker give her that letter by hand, or did she like email it to her, or what?
FH,
Because
so whatever your name is, that's okay. She don't need help. I, for one, told her not to even ask fucking people because it turns into this shit. TikTok is nothing but a mess. I don't do TikTok drama. I do not get in people's boxes. I don't do none of that. So y'all don't want to help her, don't help her. We don't know what was said, but we do know for a fact that her sickness is 110% honest. That whole paper you have is everything that my mom has, plus some. Because what she probably didn't tell y'all is she has no movement in her intestines or nothing. That's why they gave her almost 2 months. And they don't think that she's going to make it that 2 months. She has no movement in her stomach whatsoever.
And we're not from a family that's rich. None of us, we all struggle. We all live day to day. We all bust our asses to do what we can. But just like many other people in this world, we're not rich and we can't do everything we want. So all these people in the comments saying, okay, you guys can help her. We're all single moms too that are struggling with the same thing she is.
Well, I tried to help her.
I'm a single
I
mother
get
to
it.
two
I get
boys
that you
who
try to
just
help
lost
her,
their
but you're
daddy.
sitting up
help
here
her
with her
So
hospice letter thinking it's fake, but it's legit from her social worker. That is 100%. Go on right now and look up West Michigan Hospice. It's going to have that same logo on that
I
paper.
see the logo, but to me, that's just not proof of anything.
That was a letter that had to be typed out for her disability and Social Security when she first was enrolled in hospice.
I just don't understand why she would have access to edit or draft the letter. That's what makes it look so suspicious. So I'm not saying that she doesn't. I'm not saying she's lying about anything of her medical issues. I'm not at all.
And I also have not said that. Nobody has said that she was lying.
Well, I've been
It's
sitting here
just like,
listening to
does
y'all
she legit?
contemplating what's in that letter. That letter is 100% legit. She only has one lung, one kidney. She has a blood disease. Her cancer, when they took out the one kidney, had already spread to the other kidney. So therefore, they didn't get all the cancer out, and it's done nothing but spread for the last 3 years. Thank you, Tren. It's not an edited letter.
It says edited at
And
the
that's because some creator on here told you that. That is a
No, it says
legit
edited at the
letter.
top. No, it says edited at the top. It's an edited letter.
But it's a legit letter.
That was edited.
So Friday is when her hospice people come. If you need proof so that you're not on here slandering her, oh, she's not sick, or she doesn't need help, or this or that, I can literally send you proof of her hospice nurse and everything that comes to my house weekly.
I don't need all that, to be honest.
Why does the
I think
hospice
my
nurse
mind's
come to
already
your
kind of
house?
made up.
Because I live with my mother.
Okay. So you're
And
there
if you want to know,
helping.
I suffer from deep depression. I had some shit that happened to me, and I have deep depression, and they didn't want me to live on my own. So there's that. It's not about me. But yeah, I do live with my mother.
I didn't ask about that. I was just asking, like, because you had said
Well,
before
you asked
that
why
you.
my mother's at my house. I'm at my mother's house.
I never once asked why your mother was at your house. I asked why the hospice nurse came to your house because previously you said that you was a single mother with a child.
Because I
Blah blah
am a
blah.
single mother with a child. My child does
Okay,
not have another parent.
okay, that's fine. Like, I'm not saying that. I was just
We need to get
asking
in here
why.
to talk about our personal life. We're just up here to let you guys know that she's not fucking
I'm not
lying about her
asking
sickness.
anything about your personal life.
Well, she's not lying about her sickness. So you grown-ass women sitting up here in this box can get that out of your minds now because she's not lying about the sickness. Don't help her.
Nobody said
That's
she was
fine.
lying.
You don't need to help her. Like, that's all it comes down to. Like, just don't help her. But don't sit up here and slander her and let her kids listen to you guys not believing anything she's saying.
Well, here's
When
the
it's
thing.
100%.
In order to be on hospice, you have to have a doctor's request or something to be on hospice. Where's the doctor note showing she has to be on hospice?
She has that. She has a whole hospice folder.
It has nothing to do with hospice. In order to be on hospice, you have to get the order from your doctor who sat there and told you that you were dying and needed to be on hospice.
Yeah, and they tell you they can no longer help you at a doctor's office. Yep, that's exactly why she's enrolled in hospice.
No, ma'am. Doctors do not tell you there's no way they can.
Yes, they do. That is exactly
Where are
what
you
happened.
from?
And
Where are you from? Because here, they tell you that.
They prescribe hospice to you because there is no other way that a doctor's office could help. Yes, but where's the paperwork showing that the doctor said she needed to go on hospice because of her ailments?
Here's the thing.
has
She's on
that.
here asking for over
Where is it?
$4,000.
Because all we have is an edited version of a logo that says edited, but here's the thing. Hospice doesn't have anything to do with that. Give the actual doctor information.
Can I say something? Okay, I just want to say one thing. I'm not saying that she's lying about being sick, but I work in a doctor's office, and your doctor has to do a face-to-face visit with you to evaluate
And they
you.
did.
I'm not saying that they didn't, but let me finish what I'm saying, because I'm not cutting you off. So you have to be evaluated face to face. They give you a letter or they put in a referral for hospice to see you, and then that's how it goes from there. So
Because you don't get on hospice by calling hospice and saying, I want to be on hospice.
right.
That doesn't make any
Exactly. It
sense.
doesn't work like that. That's not how it worked in her situation either.
I'm
Well-
not saying that that is how it worked, but where is the letter deeming her that
If
she
you guys
needs
want to
to
know,
be-
she was in the emergency room when
The
they
emergency room
then
doesn't
brought
have
her
anything to do with
upstairs,
her
and there's
actual
nothing
doctor.
that her doctors could do for her. Yes,
That
she
doesn't make
does.
sense.
She
That
has a bunch
doesn't-
of doctors.
Okay, so
Or
when
did.
when you go to the doctor and you are diagnosed with the ailments that your mother has been diagnosed with, your doctor is the one that refers you to hospice. You don't call hospice
her doctor
yourself,
did.
or emergency room doesn't call hospice and say, "Hey,
So we're not
you want
saying
They
that
hospice?"
didn't.
That is
They
basically. Then
contacted
where's the
her
paperwork?
doctor.
Then where's the
They
paperwork?
contacted
Then
her
where's the
doctor.
paperwork? Then where's the paperwork without an
Hey.
edited screen that has just a stupid ass logo on it?
Hey, can you let him talk? She's trying to tell you the doctor sent it to hospice. Hospice
Well, then that's the
will put
letter
it-
that we need, not the
Hospice-
hospice edited letter.
Hospice
Tay,
will
why do
put
you need it? The only
in
one that
her
needs it is
medical
Allie.
like you have multiple people in here telling you she's truly sick. Like you guys don't need her entire medical
Well,
record to prove
because
that she's fucking
she
sick.
has contacted multiple people for help, and so now multiple people want to know what's going on before these multiple people who work really hard to send money to someone who could possibly be scamming somebody. So yes, we do need help if somebody's going out there saying, "Hey, we need help. We need a mortgage payment."
Okay, well, they
Mortgage
told
doesn't
you.
have to do anything with funeral home or hospice.
They told you it's in the hospice folder. That's exactly where hospice will put it. From the doctor into the hospice folder at the house.
Well, then why was that the only letter sent then?
Because I don't think she
Because
probably
that's
realized
probably
you guys
all they
needed her
asked
whole
for.
medical record.
Well,
They
I
never
would
said
figure
that was
you would
the only
send
one.
something a little bit more.
I
Hey,
want to
what does this have
clarify.
to do
Hold
with
on,
you,
hold on,
though?
hold
That's
on,
what
just
I want to
one
know,
minute.
because the only one that it has anything to do with is Allie and Beautiful Disaster, because that's who was trying to help her the day that I came into the live. You have nothing to do with it, and you don't need any proof of anything.
True.
But Allie is
Is that
coming
what I
from
said?
that
Help her. If you
platform
did not
to
personally
your
help her,
mother
you
out
don't
with
get any kind of
multiple
proof of
people,
shit.
So absolutely.
This is
If
the way
she's
I look
putting
at
this
it.
on her platform to help your mother out, then yes, we need more than just an edited version of a logo.
Tay, you don't need nothing. You weren't involved. The only ones involved was Allie and Beautiful Disaster.
But
They
they
were the
came
ones
on
that
their
were live.
platform to put
Okay, but
out
it has
there for
nothing to
people
do
help
with
your
you.
mother.
You don't need proof
What are
of
you not
shit.
understanding?
If you
You
don't
didn't
wanna-
help her, did you? Did you help her? No, the
don't want to
fucking
help
minute.
her,
You had no
Tay,
say
then don't
shit.
help her.
Why are you not helping your mother? Shame on y'all.
Oh no!
Bitch,
Stop.
we help her as much as we can. We told you 100 times we're a single fucking
then
mother.
you should be very grateful to Allie who came on her platform and Beautiful
Well,
Disaster.
I didn't say shit to Allie.
Somebody
I
like
just
you
said that
didn't
Allie
push
does.
fucking
your
shit.
mother's help. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, you can sit there and say it's nobody's business, but Allie has put
It's
it
not
out there
your
for
damn
people
business.
to
You
have
went up
that
here with
business
multiple
to help your
questions.
mother
You
out.
didn't fucking help her. It's not your business.
Oh my God, is it? Are y'all? I mean, are you lacking something? Are you not understanding what I'm
Are
saying?
you lacking something? You didn't
No,
help
I'm
her.
not, because I'm
You
not the
didn't
one
help
on here
her.
with the mother
You
that's
did not
scamming
personally
people,
help her.
sweetheart.
You didn't personally help her, so your words don't matter. You didn't personally help her. If you personally help her, then it matters. If you didn't personally help her, shut the fuck up.
Well,
Tay,
here's
do you,
the
do
thing.
you plan on helping?
That's not fair for your mother to come asking a bunch of people for money and then we
Tay,
ask
she didn't
and
ask
say,
you.
"Hey."
She
Oh,
talked to
didn't?
Allie and Beautiful Disaster, and they're the ones who received her hospice paper. This has nothing to do with you.
There's people that has sent her money and people that's tried to send her things through a P.O. box. So yes, it's just beyond Allie and Beautiful Disaster now.
Okay, but they're the ones who set it up, and when I get home, I will
And
get
they
that fucking
came on a
paper from
public
her,
platform to
and I will give
push
it
that
to
for your
Allie,
mother.
so Allie can shut all you all up. How about that?
So they came on their platform to push that for your mom, to help your mom, but it's no one else's business. Make that make sense.
You're asking for proof of something that doesn't regard you. If you did not help her, like Amber said, if you did not help her or have part in sending her something, you don't have access to her proof, is what we're telling you.
So then you're sending the wrong things to Allie to put misinformation out there, which could come back and bite Allie in her ass.
I didn't send shit to Allie.
Why would
I
that
could
be
send it to
wrong?
Allie.
And Tay, do you plan on helping her?
And y'all gonna look
monetarily?
stupid in 2 months when she's fucking gone.
I'm sure
Okay.
there would be a lot of people, like you just sat there and said, well, I don't trust the internet and I don't come on TikTok. But
I
your
don't.
mother did, and Allie's trying to help her, and everybody else just wants to make sure that our hard-earned money is going to go to someone that needs help and not somebody who's scamming. I think that's only right
Okay,
for you to say that too.
Then don't fucking help her is what I said.
It's already, she gave out the funeral home name, address, everything. What more proof do you need? The poor woman is passing. Okay? If you want to help monetarily, help. If not, jump off. I mean, seriously, why are you up there bitching about it if you don't plan on helping?
Because there is a whole bunch of
Because nothing, if you don't plan on helping, if you didn't help, it has nothing to do with you.
Upset that you have discrepancies in your stories. I'd be upset too. But to come on a huge platform to make it look like documents are edited, it's not cool. Not cool.
Okay, but if the funeral home, who is going to take care of this poor lady who passes in less than 2 months or 2 months, if they say, oh yes, we do have this all started, and yes, it's happening, what more proof do you need? You don't need proof from doctors, and she wears her oxygen, and I mean, what does it matter? I mean, if the funeral home says, yes, we're doing that, we're going forward with funeral plans for this lady, that's proof right there, and I don't think you need anything else. And if you want to give monetarily to the funeral home, to her arrangements, then that's the way to do it. And I don't think you have to have the account number, but I will know 100% for sure tomorrow. But
Okay, so here's the thing. If the funeral home does not say anything about her having arrangements,
I talked to them.
How can we
I
donate
talked
if
to
we
them
don't
already.
know?
Okay.
I talked to them today, and
Hold on.
and the director told me that name does ring a bell, but she
Okay.
cannot say 100% until tomorrow when she gets in the office, and then she can say yes. Mary
Okay,
does have
but hold on.
arrangements with us, and yes, she owes this much still.
Okay.
And then anybody can make donations under her name. You don't
I
have to
just
have
let
an
you
account
talk, so
number.
let me talk. Okay,
I
so
will-
if the funeral home does not tell you anything, they technically are not supposed to because of HIPAA. That is somebody's medical information that they cannot just spread out there.
That's not
HIPAA's not
HIPAA.
gonna apply
HIPAA
with.
has nothing to do with death. Sorry.
It does, because
No,
they
it
can't
doesn't.
sit there and tell you that they have information about them dying at the funeral.
Call the
That
funeral
is somebody
home
else's
yourself,
business.
Sure they can.
HIPAA has nothing to do with like
No.
funeral homes or anything. It's
They're
strictly
fucking
the
dead.
doctor's offices.
Right, exactly. And you can go online and look at Ancestry.com. There's all kinds of dead people on there. I mean, I'm sorry to sound so cold about it, but no, I'm sorry. They don't. It's not a HIPAA thing.
You shouldn't have to call the funeral home.
So, I
Do we
mean,
make
there's-
donations
that's
under her
100%
name, or do
true.
we make donations towards her funeral?
Or
Well,
don't fucking help her at all. I'm putting an end to it. Don't help her at all, because I'm not gonna have her last 2 months of her life being drug on fucking the internet over some petty ass shit that people think she's lying about.
I don't blame you.
There you go.
Sorry.
Problem
I tried
solved.
to help. I tried to help, and I believe
I know
Mary.
you did, Sharp Out. Just like
Yeah.
everybody in the comments. Do it on your phone. I don't fucking do TikTok like that.
Then
I
tell
don't.
your mom to not reach out to people and ask people to battle.
She didn't reach
people
out
for
to you,
money.
Tay, did she? You're not concerned in this.
No, it is the concern when people want
You're
to donate.
completely
That's you.
irrelevant, and nobody cares what you say because you didn't personally help her. If you personally help her, then I would listen to what you had to say. But if you didn't personally help her, then shut the fuck up. Don't fucking help her and be done with it, because it has nothing pertain to you specifically, Tay, because you did not help her in any way whatsoever. Somebody you know might have, but you didn't personally, so you personally don't have shit to say.
And
But
you
we're
don't.
Whatever you
supposed to
say is
sit up here and
completely
believe
fucking
everything that you
irrelevant.
say?
My God, the lady is
Do you
dying.
think screaming
for
and yelling